frozen money. Assets of illegal wildlife traders frozen by authorities. Wildlife traders got their dues after they were arrested by the police and had their assets frozen, while others escaped. Lawmakers resume examination into surrogacy laws. After hiatus, Deputy Prime Minister Sa Keng, Minister of Interior, allowed the relevant institutions to thoroughly study together to prepare the draft for the law on surrogacy. Man dies in Cambodia beer truck fall. A man believed to be the driver of the truck is reported to have died today when a beer truck fell from a bridge in the early hours of the morning. Over 3,000 foreigners expelled from Cambodia in 2021. 3,594 foreigners from 43 countries were deported from Cambodia in 2021, according to figures released yesterday. Cambodia asks UN to continue supporting its decentralization and deconcentrating reform. Cambodia has asked the United Nations (UN) to continue supporting Cambodia's decentralization and deconcentrating reform efforts. Under 300 active COVID cases in Cambodia, but watch out for expected Khmer New Year influx. After the rise of Omicron in Cambodia, case numbers appear to now be dropping to lower levels. However, fears are growing of an expected rise in numbers due to migrant workers returning from Thailand. Groups seek answers over missing Thai activist. The family of Thai political activist Wonchalam Satsaksit and several human rights groups have urged Cambodian authorities to disclose information about his status and whereabouts. Crackdown on the Den. Rasi Keo District authorities crack down on gambling sites. Ek Kun Dun, governor of Rasi Keo District, ordered a force of the district's unity command to crack down on a gambling site. Krajas Bin Yung Friendship Bridge in Krajas Province put to use. Krajas Bin Yung Friendship Bridge, known as Andandorn Bridge, in Sangkat Kro Kor, Krajas City, has officially been inaugurated to further ease the travel. 1 dead, 6 injured in drunken car smash. A woman has died and 6 others have been seriously injured in an accident caused by a drunk driver in Banteay Meanchey. Foreigner in drunken Phnom Penh coconut smash. A foreign drunk driver was responsible for a spectacular crash involving a luxury car and a coconut truck early this morning. Deputy PM urges authorities to let foreigners in Cambodia live comfortably. Sa Keng, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Interior, has instructed authorities to let foreigners live comfortably, no threats, no violence, no cheating, robbery to encourage investment and tourism. No holidays for jabs. Secretary of State Van Dien says that vaccination venue will stay open through Nai. To promote vaccination and increase herd immunity, Secretary of State of the Ministry of Health Drive or Van Dien stated that vaccines will continue to be administered for people even during the Khmer New Year. EDC issues warning on forthcoming Phnom Penh power outages from today until 10 April. Despite efforts to prevent major power outages, the supply of electricity will be inevitably interrupted. Crash season continues in Phnom Penh. The spate of spectacular car crashes in Phnom Penh continues, with a Highlander SUV ending up severely damaged after an argument with a lamp post. Cambodian Tourism Association expects tourism boom for first full Khmer New Year for 2 years. The president of the Cambodian Tourism Association says that she expects a boom in tourism for Khmer New Year, saying that Cambodia's coastal provinces are already almost fully booked. Rescue mission in Sihanoukville to free Malaysians turns out to be hoax. Pre-Sihanoukville Provincial Police yesterday conducted a mission to purportedly rescue 15 Malaysians reported to be abducted, but it turned out to be a trick to be helped to leave Cambodia. Enough evidence to prove soccer plotted to create a colour revolution. Phnom Penh Municipal Court yesterday continued the hearing of former president of the court-dissolved Cambodia National Rescue Party, CNRP, Kem Sokha, who stands accused of conspiring with foreign states or other foreign agents to overthrow the government between 1993 and 2017. Get to know COVID-19 variant Z, a highly transmissible strain. WHO said the new strain is known as the Z recombinant, which means that it is a mutant hybrid of the 2 previous versions of the Omicron variant, BA.1 and BA.2. Agencies to recruit Cambodians for work in Saudi Arabia. HK. The government has said it will provide licenses to agencies to recruit Cambodians who wish to work in Saudi Arabia and Hong Kong. Migrant Cambodian workers continue mad rush home from Thailand for New Year in their hometowns. More than 400 Cambodian migrant workers and their family members have crossed the Thai-Cambodian border at Sampov Laon district to spend the Khmer New Year, which falls next week, with their families in their respective hometowns. Bonds in sub-region show strength, Cambodia gains. Thong Meng David, a research associate of the Mekong Center for Strategic Studies at the Asian Vision Institute, a think tank in Phnom Penh, said China has committed to many regional development projects under the Belt and Road Initiative and the LMC. Cambodians heartened by mask-off proposal. Ordinary folks are pleased that the government is considering lifting the mandate on face masks, but most will continue to wear one for their own good. Rare crocodiles released into wild in Cambodia raises hope for reptile conservation. The largest ever release of critically endangered Siamese crocodiles into Cambodia's wild last month has raised hope for the long-term reptile conservation and survival, conservationists said on Wednesday. Investment in education includes strength and management of teaching and learning, says Minister of Education. Dr. Hangchuan Naran, Minister of Education, Youth and Sports, stated that to invest in education not only requires investment in building strong infrastructure, but also in strengthening the management of teaching and learning. Health Ministry steps up NAI COVID-19 preventive measures. With the Khmer New Year, NAI, just around the corner, the Ministry of Health is stepping up prevention strategies to offset a potential rise in COVID-19 cases that could result in deaths. Unfair digs. NEC defends new chairman's impartiality after criticisms. The Assenti National Election Committee, NEC, yesterday defended the integrity and neutrality of its president Prach Chan, who is being accused by some opposition leaders of being partial to the ruling Cambodian People's Party, CPP. Cambodia's people-centric services highlighted at UN Office, Geneva. Cambodia disbursed over $600 million for 8 rounds of cash scheme, which benefited nearly 700,000 impoverished households, or about 2.8 million individuals, the permanent mission of Cambodia to the United Nations office in Geneva said at the 49th regular session of the Human Rights Council. Book Fair makes debut after license granted. A 3-day Cambodia Book Day is being held at Moradok Day Jo Stadium, Phnom Penh, to inculcate the reading culture among the people, especially children. Wingbank and KES Innovation join hands to offer digital payment options at One Window Service Office. Now those who seek public services from the One Window Service Office across Cambodia can use Wingbank as their payment option for their convenient and instant service.